Recording a quick video about dollar yen. If you've watched prior yen videos that I've made, you had basically, obviously, dollar yen has been in a major downtrend, the forex pair, and you had basically about dollar yen. Sorry, you basically had this higher high that broke this, and that invites higher lows. Buying, which started to occur in yesterday's long video, was a profit of about 50 pips on that, but afterwards it ended up not continuing and breaking down. But it didn't. But it basically it breached this low, but not really. It was basically just a double bottom, and now you have this double bottom after a higher high, and now you have this high breaking this high. This is a big deal, because this is going to bring in a lot of buying at the next pullback down, like in maybe the high 112s or very low 113s. And so that's basically the next trade for me. That's the next thing I'm going to be looking to do in dollar yen. So I am going to be hoping for maybe maybe an average of maybe a 40 pip, give or take 10 or 20 pips pullback in dollar yen, and I'm going to look for a long that will take price higher to right around to the mid to closer to the upper 113s. So that's it. That's what I'm looking for, and this is signaling that possibly the euro is going to start breaking down and the dollar index is going to start heading up again. So the dollar yen often is an early indicator, and it already indicated first early. The double bottom held, and now we have another higher high. So watch out for that. That's what I'm going to be looking for. It's not a buy here, but on a pullback it is. Okay, so to trade well, planning needs to be done. Not just, well, I think it's going to go down now, so I'll sell. This is not a good sell, because it could certainly continue to climb higher and stop me out, and that would be it's just a counter trend trade at any point soon. I'm expecting a lot of buyers if it drops. The risk reward isn't great. It's just not a good trade situation, but this one is, so I'm going to wait for them. When it gets there, that's when I'm going to buy. That's sort of, you could say, like, it's not undervalue over, that's not really a good way to put it, but that's when I think a lot of people are going to buy. Here, I don't think a lot of people are going to buy, even though there's some, and then I don't think a lot of people are going to be selling enough at this particular spot for me to like feel confident in shorting it. But if the price jumps up to the upper 113s, like to these highs, or even up to 114 without any kind of pullback, then I will more likely sell, because it hasn't had a pullback, and you're going to have a lot of people who are wanting to close their longs intraday, and then people who still want to sell come in, because this broke this high, but this is actually probably a more important high to break before things really turn around. But this is the first step. That's a way to understand what's going on in dollar yen, and this dollar yen can have a lot of implications for euro, dollar index, things like that. So we'll see how it goes. I'm looking for that next trade. It doesn't mean it's gonna all start going to 115, 116, but I'm trading in pieces. So that's the next trade where I think most people are going to be going, at least for now. Okay, so I'm planning that trade, and again, in the upper 112s, if price obviously jumps up a lot higher than maybe the low 113s, but that's sort of what I'm looking for right now. Okay, hope that helps you, and good luck.